Suburban Baptist Church. We had a hymn book. There was a song leader. Of course, we weren't Catholic, so we didn't have a ritual, but we did. There was the it was the same every Sunday, and you had to sing a hymn before the sermon and you had to stand because people need to stretch. And the songs really had nothing to do with the sermon. But everybody knew what we were going to sing, when we were going to sing it. At the end of every sermon, we would sing one verse, and if nobody came forward, the service ended. When I went to college, I went to a church, and this is cultural, I get that. When I went to college, I went to a church, and I walked in, and there was no song leader. We followed the organ. And it was amazing what that did to me, because suddenly I wasn't paying attention to that guy. I was paying attention to the book. So I'm actually reading the words instead of looking to see, is he going to do women on the third verse and, hold this note out for a long time and all that kind of stuff, which is, I'm not trying to be critical of that. I'm simply saying, for me, what happened was that if you go into old medieval churches, cathedrals, where's the choir?
On the side.
You can't see them. Where's the organist?
Way out in the back.
Can't see them because they weren't what it was about. I'd love to see a church put the worship band in the back one Sunday, just to see what happened.
That's a cool idea.
That's a very cool idea. Because I think what happens is we're parroting the culture. And so it becomes more entertainment oriented. And I get that, and I understand it on one level. On another level, what are we trying to accomplish here? What are we doing here, son? Is the goal to make people happy, or is the goal to glorify God? And how do we get people to think about God instead of, well, and that varies from culture to culture. I mean, I just came back from Ghana. Man, those dudes, noise doesn't matter. You can turn it up to 900 decibels and they're going to all still be singing because that's their culture. I mean, I'm sitting there in this service and my watch starts dinging. Did I tell you guys this? My watch is dinging. I'm looking down there. What's this? It's a it's a notice from my Apple Watch that my hearing is being damaged. It's 108 decibels. This is their graduation. I go out to lunch. These people afterwards, they go, "Now you guys dance in your church too." I'm like, and they're like, "Never." That's right. But I mean, by and large, that is not universal in American Christianity. It's sure universal in African Christianity because dance is very important in that culture. Yeah. So I'm not trying to dispute what is a distraction to me is not for somebody else. I'm not trying to dispute that, but I am saying, and I'm chasing a rabbit, but I think it's worth chasing. Because I think monasticism is getting at this as well. What does it mean to worship God? How can I make sure I'm focusing on God and not on myself or somebody else or yada, yada, yada? I think those are valid questions. And I think if we were a 16-week class, I would do music every week. I would introduce you to the music of that time. If not the sound, the lyrics, just to hear how they were expressing their faith corporately. I think there's something to that. And so I like churches where I'm singing old hymns, old hymns, gospel songs, new stuff. I like to mix because I think it reflects the essence of the church. Go ahead, George.
Do you know of any books that kind of do that or detail